Damian Lillard continues to struggle with an abdominal injury that has been bothering him for a significant stretch of time now, has unfortunately reduced his performances this season, and has ultimately seen him out of the lineup here and there, and most recently as of late, is looking now into a specialist to see the best course of option moving forward in his treatment. This video is being influenced based off of a Bleacher Report article that is actually a good Bleacher Report article for once that just came out earlier today. It's titled, "It's Time for the Portland Trailblazers to Shut Down Damian Lillard." And essentially, as it's discussed in this article, Portland and Damian Lillard are looking into a specialist now to see the best course forward for Damian Lillard and his abdominal injury, to figure out what the best course of action is moving forward for his treatment, whether he can get some relief soon, or if he can't get relief soon, then Portland are looking like it is likely that they will shut down Damian Lillard for an extended period of time, which could potentially end up being the remainder of the season. As the standings currently sit, there is no big rush for Damian Lillard to come back. Portland are currently in the 11 seed. At best, they're going to get into the play-in games, have to play Utah or Phoenix or Golden State, and it's just not going to be anything more than an early first-round exit again. So there's no hurry for Portland to get Damian Lillard back for this season. The focus has to be and should be on ensuring that Damian Lillard is healthy and can be ready to go moving forward for next season, and they can have this health concern cleared out, or if they do give him a new extension next season, as they can give him a 2-year, over $100 million extension in the summer. Now, this is the right move for Portland. This is one of the few things that have come out of Portland in a while where I can look at and say this is a smart move for Portland to make. The Portland Trailblazers, again, this year are not a great team. At best, they're going to get into the play-in games, as mentioned, get into the first round, and lose in the first round again. The priority for this Portland team has to be the health of Damian Lillard. And as referenced in this Bleacher Report article, this could be a bit of a reset season for Portland, similar to what Golden State did when they were bad, when they had their injuries, get high draft picks, try to retool some things. Now, when Portland come back, it's not like they're going to add a couple of young pieces from the draft and then become this NBA title contender. They are not at the level of Golden State. That being said, they could tank for the rest of the year, and by tank, just let Damian Lillard be healthy. CJ McCollum still out of the lineup. They could look to move Robert Covington, who's been nowhere near as good this year. Potentially look to move Jusuf Nurkic if that's something they want to do, instead of looking to sign him to a new contract relatively soon. Start to move some of those veterans. Maybe they look to move CJ McCollum. That remains to be seen. But try to retool this team a little bit. Changes the assets. Add some young pieces. You still have Anthony Simons, who's been playing very well this year. You have Nazir Little, who's a fine piece. Throw in the fact that if they sit out Damian Lillard for all of or the remainder of the season, they're going to end up with a high lottery draft pick. They can add another young piece to this group for the immediate time being and for the future to put alongside Damian Lillard and the rest of this group moving forward to start to build towards whatever is after Damian Lillard. And it just makes more sense for Portland. There's no good in Portland just continuing to be this 6 to 8 seed. I've talked about this a lot this year. There's just no benefit in that, and especially now when you're dealing in a scenario where your star player is out, he is struggling, and you need to get him healthy. That has to be the primary concern, and at the same time, you can use this as a season to retool, make a few trades, to add some young assets to this team and start to build toward what could hopefully be a bit more of a higher upside group than what you've had over the last few years. And I think that's a positive move and a positive decision for Portland. So ultimately, the ideal scenario would be Damian Lillard is healthy and ready to go. But if they don't think he's going to be able to come back soon, having him out for the rest of the year, getting a high draft pick, moving some of your vets and trying to retool and build better for next season is honestly the best case scenario for the Portland Trailblazers. With that being said, that is my thoughts on Damian Lillard's injury and what the Portland Trailblazers could and should do moving forward. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.